Morning Forest, Mrs. Smith here with our next English lesson. Before I get started, I just wanted to say, wow, I've just had a look on Spelling Shed and we have now moved into first place as top spellers in the school. So your hard work has definitely paid off, well done. We've also moved from 16th, I think it was, to 6th in our maths group as well. So top 6 for the maths at French. So well done again, that is superb. As you've worked so hard to get us to first place for Spelling Shed, I'm going to be giving you a whole class dojo point for aspiration. Well done. I can see that Thomas C and Noah have also been on it a lot, so I'm going to give you guys an extra dojo point. I'm also going to award some extra points for TT Rockstars. I can see that Charlie, Thomas, Izzy, Daisy, Iris, Caden, Noah, Iz, Freddie, Holly E, Amelia and Holly B have been on TT Rockstars. Well done. I've given you all a Class Dojo point, and I'm going to give some extra points for those that have been on the 5 garage games and the 2 sound check games that have been set. So first of all, I'm going to give Charlie an extra point. Thomas, Izzy, Daisy, Iris, Caden, Noah, Iz, Freddie, Holly E, Amelia and Holly B. Keep up the excellent work, guys. Now on to the English lesson for the day. We're going to start with a SPAG starter, a spelling, punctuation and grammar starter. So if you have a look on the screen, it says, the Iron Man stood on the brink of the jagged, immense cliff. The gulls searched below on the wild, desolate beach. Waves crashed over the gigantic, monstrous Iron Man as he strode further into the turbulent, treacherous sea. Do you think you can either print this out, I'll attach it to the email, and write over the top of it to correct the punctuation, or you could just look at it on screen and write it out, making sure that the correct punctuation is there. Pause the video and have a go. How did you get on? If you have a look, within the first sentence, the Iron Man stood on the brink of the jagged, immense cliff was missing a comma between jagged and immense. The next sentence forgot to start with a capital letter, and then we've got a comma between wild and desolate, the 2 adjectives. The third sentence, we had the waves crashed over the gigantic, monstrous. You need a comma in between those 2 adjectives. Iron and Man needed a capital letter because it is a proper noun, it's the name of the Iron Man, as he strode further into the turbulent, comma, treacherous sea, full stop. How did you do? Well done, 4S. The big picture is the same as the lessons that we've done so far. We need to write those instructions so that people know how to put the Iron Man back together just in case he falls apart again. Our key vocabulary for the lesson is expanded noun phrase, adverb, imperative verb, instructions and fronted adverbials. Over to you. Look at these pictures. Can you put them in order of what you did to create your Iron Man? Think about the steps that we took to be able to make our model. Pause the video and write down the order of the things that we did. How did you do? Number 1, we drew around the template. Number 2, we cut out those pieces. Number 3, we painted them. Number 4, we pieced them all together to make sure we had all the parts. Number 5, we decorated the parts with charcoal. Number 6, we then added to that and put tin foil on the parts. And number 7, we used split pins to put the model together. How did you do? Well done. Have a think back to our what a good one looked like. Our waggle included imperative verbs, expanded noun phrases and adverbs that we need to make sure we do the same so that we're successful in our writing. We already know that authors don't just write their best work first time. They have to plan what they're going to write first. We're going to do this today. Once we've done the hard work for our plan, the writing process is going to be much easier. Attached to the email, I've got our plan with these pictures on. If you can't print it out, don't worry, you could just write number 1 next to it and then do your work next to that. We're going to use the work from yesterday. So we filled our word bank with lots of imperative verbs and adverbs, and that's going to help us today with our work. So make sure you get that back out. Today we're going to focus on completing the verb, expanded noun phrase and adverb sections of our plan. So you can use that work from yesterday to help you. If you have a look on the screen, we've got the first step. Now this is when we were drawing around that template. So the verb is to draw. I can say that I'm drawing around the laminated strong template. That's my expanded noun phrase, 2 adjectives to go with a noun. And then how am I going to be drawing it? I could be drawing it carefully. Over to you again. What noun could you describe in each picture? Pause the video, write a few ideas down and then come back to me. In step 1, you could be talking about the card or the template. In step 2, you could be talking about the card or the scissors. Step 3, the paint or the paintbrush. Step 4, the Iron Man pieces. Step 5, the pieces or the charcoal. Step 6, the silver foil, the glue or the pieces. And step 7, the split pin or the pieces. How did you do? Over to you for your main activity now. So you can stick the pictures in your book, or you can just write the numbers on a piece of paper. And I would like you to write a verb, expanded noun phrase and adverb for each picture. Don't worry about the front of the adverbials because we're going to do that tomorrow. Now think about what the instruction is going to be. So step 1, I'm going to be drawing carefully around the laminated strong template. So think about that when you look at each picture. Have a go, and don't forget, you can always give me an email. I'd love to see your work from today. Good work, guys. Thank you. Bye.